Today I want to talk to you about why, as a stylist, you should be doing YouTube, or why you should even have a YouTube channel. Now, before I go into that, let me just tell you that I've been on YouTube since 2012, I believe. It's been it's been a lot of years, and the reason why I originally started YouTube wasn't to do anything other than to have a place to host my videos that I do for my classes for, hair care, events, shows, anything like that. It was just a place to put my videos, because I just believe that, we had some really, really good education over the years, and I just hated when the event was over. It was history. There was, some of it was so good that it was just a shame to see it just vanish into thin air and never be seen again. So I started basically documenting things that I did early on. And, we started the Salon Center back in 2010, and we didn't even have a website when we first started. So I started doing that. And then, as I did more and more, I was starting to put the pieces together, and I just felt like we needed to have videos, or at least I did. I was really doing it for myself to help me introduce products to my customers that I could do easily. Because a lot of times, we just don't have that kind of time to talk to our stylists. Sometimes we might have 5 minutes. And when we're talking about something complicated like hair color or treatments or, things of that sort, 5 minutes is just not going to cut it. So a lot of times I would record a class or something like that. And this is back in the old days before we even had TikTok, Instagram, or any of those things. I was doing long form video, and we didn't have very good technology as far as cameras. I think, we had as low as 480p, and I think it moved up to 720, and then eventually we got to 1080p. 1080 is actually still pretty good today, but now we're into 4K, 2K and 4K, and even beyond that, some channels are starting to approach 8K video quality. But I think, 1080p and 4K is good enough. But I made this video because I feel like that stylists really need to look at where they might be further down the line. Look at your future. And no matter where you're at in this stage with your career, you have a lot to offer. And as you go along, you'll start building up more and more knowledge. You'll go to more and more classes. You'll have more and more skills that you develop, and you'll just get better at your craft. And why not share that with others? And a lot of times, people say, well, I don't know what to say or what to make a video about. There's a lot of things you can do, and there's a lot of ways of figuring out what that is. And I think this is going to be the beginning of a series that I'm going to do for stylists, because there's a lot of videos out there about people over 40 making videos, or why you should make a video if you're over 40, over 50, over 60. And there's so many people doing this, and you may or may not see it, because I don't know if you know it or not, but everybody doesn't see YouTube the same way. And that's what's really cool and unique about YouTube, is that it is different for everybody. And you know how, like, when you're on Instagram or you're on TikTok, the things that you search for, the things that you look at, it's going to show you more of those things. Well, YouTube is the same way. And I don't know if you've spent time on YouTube or if you've really had much experience with it, but you should get on it, because I think it's actually the best content form or content space that you can learn just about anything you want to learn. Because whatever you can think up, I guarantee you, more than likely, somebody has created a video about what you're wanting to know. And even though other people have done these videos over and over again, like, there's so much competition out there. There's so many people making videos about the same thing. Don't worry about it. People will watch a video because they might connect with your personality. So They just like you watch different programs because you like certain people, same thing on YouTube. And don't worry if some people don't like your videos, because not everybody is going to. YouTube is the largest and biggest platform. They have more videos every day, every hour, every minute than any broadcast station, any other network. It is the largest video platform on earth. And it has been around the longest. And it also, in case you want another incentive for making YouTube videos, is that it also has the best compensation program for content creators. So in the very beginning, most people aren't going to probably see your content, but you just got to give it time. And what I tell people is you just got to start. You just make a video, get your little tripod. I've got something like this. Real cheap little tripod, and just pull it out. Just pulls apart, and it just sits on the ground, and you just put your phone right here, and then you can shoot your content. You can also walk with this. You can pull it up and see, you can bend it, you can walk it and hold. And I'm probably going to do some content with this because this is really cool. I love being able to hold this and talk at the same time as I'm walking. So be on the lookout for my future videos on that. But you don't need a lot of equipment. You don't need to be fancy. Whatever phone you have in this day and age, you've got more than enough equipment to make a great video. Now, as you could probably see, I've got these earpods, or AirPod Pro, whatever they call them. I've got the new one. These are the 2s, AirPod Pro 2, and they really cancel out a lot of the external noise. And I've already tested this on previous videos, but I know my voice is coming through really good on this video. And that's really all you need. You just need to be able to have really good quality sound. The picture is not as important as some people might think, but audio quality is the most important. Video quality second. And it doesn't have to be 4K. As long as you have good lighting, like I have lights up here that are making me show up really, really well, because it's kind of like dark out right now. Not dark, but it's, if I turn these lights off, see how dark I am now? But when you have good lighting, you show up much better. And so you just want to make sure that if you're going to be filming, you don't even need to have these lights. If you have a window right here, like I have here, but you want to film when there's light coming in this way, just face the window. And that lighting is usually pretty good for, sometimes even perfect for what you need, and doesn't cost you anything. Always make sure the sun is in front of you, so, or above. You don't want it really like right and directly in your eyes, because then you'll be squinting like this all the time, and then you won't be able to see. You'll be seeing bright lights everywhere. But it's real easy to start. So again, just about everybody has a cell phone, and no matter how old your cell phone is, I guarantee it's probably good enough to do a video. So you've got everything you need, and then you just need either a computer, or you can even upload on your phone. I try to, in this day and age right now, it seems like the trend is not to do a lot of editing. So I'm trying to do the least amount of editing as possible. And for people that want the easy mode of doing YouTube, and I think this is right up new people's alleys, because if you can just keep it simple, simple is better. And so don't even worry about doing a lot of editing. And all the editing you need is right there on your phone. I use CapCut. I've used InShot before that. That was recommended, but I just find CapCut is free for one, to at least get started. There's a pro version that gives you some more things that it will do for you, but you can just start with with a free version, and it has more than enough of everything that you need to get started, and you'll love it. And not only is it on your phone, but it also is available on your computer. So you don't really need anything more fancy than that, and just learn it. There's lots of videos on YouTube that teach you how to use those apps, and I'm going to go through and do some as well. But get started. Don't be that person that doesn't do it because you're afraid. And you know, if you wonder, you know, how I got started, I'm the least likely person to be in front of a camera, because I'll tell you another story. Years ago, when I was in college, I was in marketing. So I got a marketing degree, but when I was in college, I went to the University of South Florida, and we happened to win the American Marketing Association award that year. And actually, we went to the convention and everything, and that was just like a big celebration of who did what for marketing. And honestly, I don't even remember what we did to win it, but I was never like all of those other people. I just felt like I was out of place. I was like a fish out of water. And so this is back in the day when we had the big VHS camcorders. So you had a big VHS that you recorded on, and this thing was bulking heavy. It was insanely heavy, and you had battery packs that you had to change all the time. You might get an hour's use out of one battery if you're lucky. And so I remember the instructor. He was a really cool guy. He had a cool instructor, but he was bringing this. He brought this camera along to record the whole event because this was a big deal. And somehow I guess I picked it up, or he handed it to me. And then next thing I know, I'm filming for everybody. And so I was the guy behind the camera. Everybody else was having fun in front of the camera because I was just so shy. I was not the type of person that would be in front of a camera. And never in my wildest dreams would I ever think that I would be talking to a camera right now or talking to you. This is what happens when you start doing this sort of thing. And all these years I've had a YouTube channel. If you look on my channel, I have over 2,000 videos. I don't even know how many exactly. It's just like too many to count anymore. I wish there was a way that YouTube would show you exactly how many videos you have. I know there's probably some place. I just can't find it anymore. But most of those videos, I wasn't in front of the camera. I was the guy behind the camera, or not even in the picture at all. And so I spent all my time filming, recording, editing, and I never really got into all the fancy editing. So I'm in the belief right now that I want to keep things simple, and I want to upload more videos and make them more real than to spend a lot of time doing all these jump cuts. Because I don't know about you, but I get irritated after a while when I listen, because a lot of times I'll listen to videos while I'm working out or whatever, and when they go from one cut to another, it just seems like it's just too much information too fast. I like to take it in a normal pace. And if you ever need to speed it up, you can, but I like it to be, just normal. And in case you're wondering whether people will watch long form videos, because all the rage right now and all the rage in the last few years has been shorts or reels, TikToks. Yeah, all of those have been popular, and they will get you more views. The problem is that people just tend to scroll through these videos like they're nothing. And short form content is something that they're going to see a few seconds of, and then they're going to go to somebody else's video, and that'll be the end of it. Why not have something that you can give them, like long form, that will educate them? They'll learn more and absorb more. And so the purpose of YouTube is actually, and I think the advantage of is, you're going to be able to connect with your customers better, or your subscribers better than you would on TikTok, Instagram, or any of these other platforms. Remember, Google owns YouTube, and it is the #1 search engine or YouTube is the number 2 search engine next to Google. So your videos are going to live longer on YouTube than they will any other platform, and they're more easily searchable. And if you look up my name, Richard J. Rose, on when you just Google, you'll see a lot of my videos pop up. And I tend to rank pretty high because I've just had a lot of content over the years. So, I don't want to make this video too long, but one thing I want to make sure you do is you just get started. And don't worry about what you look like or what you think you sound like. And, so many people think they don't sound good. They don't like the way they sound. Well, everybody feels like that until you start seeing a lot of videos of yourself play back. Now you know what you really sound like. But you just got to get started. Get your Gmail account if you don't already have a Gmail account, and then you go and search for how to set up a YouTube account, and just go through the steps and just get it done. Don't worry about all the things that you have to do with the YouTube channel. You're going to do these things as time goes on, but the most important thing is to start setting your camera up. Get you a tripod, cheap little tripod like I just mentioned, and hopefully you got your phone, and just start setting it up in your salon. Start recording something. Like when you get ready to do a client, just, hey, I just want to document this so that we can have it in the future, so you can always go back and see what I did to your hair. And you can always edit those down, but you can just have it rolling and you're creating content, and just upload that every day. Or if you're going to be talking to a customer or showing something that you're going to do on them, do the consultation and then show a little bit of the process that what you're doing for that hair, and then show the finishing part of it. And there's all kinds of different content ideas. Now we have all these tools out there like ChatGPT that you can, talk to, that will help give you ideas on what videos you should make. So there should never be an absence of ideas for making YouTube videos. And if it's not about hair, think about whatever else that you really like to do. It doesn't have to be about hair. It can be about anything. But just make sure that it's something that you really enjoy doing, because if you do it on something that you don't really enjoy, then you won't be doing this for very long. And just start with the mindset in that this is not a get rich quick thing or a be successful quick thing, because you just want to start building your foundation. Now you may get lucky, and one of your videos may just take off and just get a lot of views, and then you just never know. You might be that star that people are looking for. You just might have that face that people connect with, or that personality. You don't know. Listen, if I can do it, you can do it. So just put it out of your head. You just want to go do it, and just start thinking about uploading videos now and get started. And I'm going to start making more and more videos showing you how to do it. So if you want to follow me and you want to see step by step on what you need to do, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click that bell to make sure you get notified when I do upload more videos. But this is going to be a series. So this is the very beginning of the series. This is like my introduction. Whereas everybody's making these over 40 videos, or they're all making all these kind of videos on how to make YouTube easy. But I'm really focused on hairstylists. Now, if you're watching this and you're not a stylist, then this is still beneficial for you, because you can take out the hairstylist part or the hair business part and plug in whatever you're doing. You can make a YouTube video on whatever subject you want to make. But all the concepts are very similar. Just the content is going to be different. So let me know what you think of this. If you have any questions, please message me. And I thank you for watching, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And I want to help you grow your YouTube channel. So let's go on this journey together. And I want to get as many hairdressers as possible to do this. I think it's important. If you think Instagram is important, then this should be even more important to you, because this is where the real money is going to be made in the long run, and you have no idea what path this might take you on. So, all right, let's get started. I'm going to upload this. I want you to start recording, and let's get ready to upload. But record a bunch of videos, and then I'll get to the part where how you're going to upload, and we'll go from there. All right. Thanks for watching, and take care.